Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hey, hi, hello there. Welcome back to Coastal Living. Please welcome our first guest, David Jones, founder of Rockport Warriors United, and military veteran Eric Sanderford. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so tell me again about Rockport Warriors. We've had you on the show before, but
Yes,
for our
ma'am.
viewers watching for the first time, what is Rockport Warriors United?
Rockport Warriors United, my wife and I founded last year. It's a Veterans and Active Duty and First Responders Retreat Center. We do 3-day weekend retreats the second weekend of every month. We also have Soldier Hour on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. where any veteran can just show up, and we do activities on Wednesdays. We serve food and drinks and we have Dr. Steve that comes over and does acupuncture in the ear.
Really? And what
he's
is that for?
Chronic pain.
Interesting. I've heard a lot of things about acupuncture and piercings and things in the ear area that can help with migraines and all that stuff.
Everything.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And he does that all free of charge for all the vets.
Amazing. And this is open to the public on Wednesdays.
Open to
veterans. Of course. Yes, yes. Not just anybody. You got to figure it out on your own, okay, if you haven't served our country.
Unless you're a spouse of a vet, then they come also.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very nice of you all. And tell me, in one short year, now I thought you guys had been around longer because your name is really, I mean, I hear Rockport Warriors and it's just as common as any other organization that's made an impact in the community. Tell me what Rockport Warriors United has been able to do for our veterans in this short time.
In this short time, we've had almost 8,000 vets come through the doors this year. We help with PTSD, TBI, just giving the vets an outlet, a safe place for them to come where they know they can come and have camaraderie with other vets.
Yes.
And it's very healing. And that's why I brought Eric with me today. He's been part of Rockport Warriors now for quite a few months, and wanted you guys to hear firsthand what the retreat's actually doing for our vets.
Well, and it means the most hearing it from someone like you. Eric, tell us what an impact Rockport Warriors United has been for you.
To be honest, when I first went to the Ruck Rally that they put on. It was the very first time I met any of them. And I stood underneath the shade tree by myself.
The whole time?
The whole time.
Yeah.
And then a few weeks later, you know, after many invitations from David and Tracy, I ended up going out there, and I mean, I just feel safe out there. That's my biggest thing is walking around everywhere, I pretty much like this the whole time, over my shoulder.
It's like a first day of school situation, right? A little bit more
Probably
intense.
a little bit
Yeah.
worse, yeah. And out there, I just go out there and I feel like that I can just kind of be myself.
Yeah.
Without, you know, feeling the I guess the stress of PTSD basically.
And knowing that those people too understand where you're coming from, what you've been through. You don't have to tell your story over and over again. It's just an understanding.
That's the biggest thing is I don't have to, you know, I
relive those.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep on telling someone why I'm here or something like that. I mean, if I don't want to, I don't talk.
Exactly.
You know?
And nobody should ever pressure you to do so. And on behalf of all our viewers and myself and everyone here, thank you so much for serving our country. We know you put yourself out there on the line, and the things that you go through are unspeakable. So the fact that you're here today to share with us what Rockport Warriors has done for you is very special. And it's great that, like you said, you're kind of like under the tree, sort of just hanging out, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it took a minute, but because they're so welcoming, so friendly, and because you have that camaraderie, that fellowship, you were able to get your feet wet, and now you got your buddies there.
Pretty much.
Yeah, kind of a regular gig.
That's it.
Okay, so you guys have an event coming up?
Yes, we have a car show, the 234 car show.
All right, what's this all about?
In the Sears parking lot.
Okay.
Right here in Corpus.
Nice, that'll be fun.
It's the Slingshot group.
Which we'll be talking with.
You'll be talking with.
Yeah.
Coming up. They came to us and said, hey, we wanted to do a car show. And we want Rockport Warriors to be the beneficiaries of the funds raised.
That's
to help out the
amazing.
vets.
Great.
And they've been awesome. They've come out, they're putting the whole fundraiser car show together, which is awesome for Tracy and I and our volunteers, because we know how much stress that is to put an event on.
Oh yeah, so having some help is.
So we're having a bunch of cars, from motorcycles, trikes, and then the three-wheel, the new Slingshot type motorcycles, and also cars.
All right. So we can elaborate more on that in the next segment because you're taking over the show today, which we're very excited about. But you also have some retreats that I would love for our viewers to know about. Talk to me about that.
We have the 11th, 12th, and 13th of this month coming up. We have our men's retreat. We also have a very busy weekend for you guys for the retreat takers. They have Seafair Parade going on that weekend. We have the car show. We have the Corpus Christi ice race. We got 30 tickets to go there.
Nice.
And some other stuff. Right? It's a busy weekend.
Some other stuff, right? You know it's a lot when you're like, oh my God.
But we do also have the Thanksgiving dinner coming up.
So we've got a lot to talk about, which is why we're putting you in 2 segments. Thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll have Rockport Warriors United back in just a second, and to talk more about this exciting car show event that we have coming up. Fun for the whole family. You're watching Coastal Living. We'll be right back.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.